What is up, guys? My name is Boon, and in this video I'm going to show you everything that I eat in a week to get shredded as a college student. And yes, that includes waffles and ice cream. For the first time ever, I've actually moved into a house that has a kitchen, which means that now I need to start actually shopping for and buying food instead of just eating fast food. All right, I've been cutting down all summer and school starts in a week, so I really just want to finish out this cut strong instead of just giving up. So I figured it would be really helpful if I actually went out and bought low-calorie food to reduce my chances of just buying shit food and ending up like binging. All right, so pretty much I just put up a post on my Instagram story that said like, would anybody be interested in seeing a grocery haul of what I eat in a week? And in like 3 minutes, I pretty much got 7 people saying yes. So I decided to impulse shoot a video and just show everything that I just bought at Walmart. Why Walmart, you ask? Walmart is cheap as f. All right, we're gonna start with the breakfast food. So I just bought 2 of these Yoplait whip Greeks. They're like 100 calories and have 9 or 10 grams of protein each. I much prefer getting this Icelandic skyr yogurt, but the problem is this is super expensive, and if you're on a budget, unless you're buying bulk in Costco, it's just not gonna happen. So I've actually never tried these. They might actually be terrible, I'm just warning you, but I just bought them because I wanted to try them. They were like 90 cents each. All right, next up, I bought these Nutrigrain Eggo waffles, and 2 waffles is 140 calories, which is really not bad at all. And I'm going to top the waffles with this sugar-free syrup, which is like 10 calories per serving, which means if I get 2 of these Nutrigrain waffles and cover it in chocolate syrup, it's literally 150 calories. So breakfast for me could easily be 2 waffles, chocolate syrup on top, throw a Greek yogurt on top, just like that, a 250 calorie breakfast. All right, next up is kind of like breakfast slash lunch category. I bought a massive carton of these egg whites. It has 20 servings in the container, and 1 serving of egg whites is 5 grams of protein and only 25 calories. So I can just pour these into a pan, cook them up, kind of make like an egg white omelet, and just throw in some like sliced ham into it. And I can top the egg whites and ham with this 0-calorie hot sauce. So one of those, if I use 3 servings of egg whites, I throw in a serving or 2 servings of ham, is essentially going to be like 180 calories. And it's going to have like 20 to 30 grams of protein, which is pretty good. And if you think that egg whites and sliced ham would just taste awful, that's why I'm covering it in hot sauce, and this is 0 calories, so it does not matter. All right, next up, I'm moving on to fruit. So I bought a 3-pound bag of Fuji apples for like $3, and I bought this massive 2-pound crate of green organic seedless grapes, and this was like $4. These are my 2 like favorite fruit snacks kind of, because there's a fair amount of volume for actually how low calorie it is. Plus I just really like green grapes and Fuji apples. All right, next up, this could also somewhat categorize as like breakfast, but honestly you can eat oats any time of the day. I normally eat oats as either a pre-workout meal or as a snack. So I bought this Quaker instant oatmeal that's a little bit lower in sugar. It's still around the same calories as usual, 160 calories, but because it's lower in sugar, there's more actual like oats and pecans in it, so it's gonna be more filling. And I also bought these 2 random oat things that I found at Walmart. One of them is peanut butter and honey, and one is peanut butter and chocolate, and they're both respectively 180 and 200 calories, and they both have 9 grams of protein. So I'm looking forward to trying these, and I think they're gonna be pretty good snacks. All right, next up, I got more snack type things. So I literally love these Icebreakers ice cubes type chewable gum because it's like 0 calories. It's just like a sweet craving fix almost. And I also bought these random ice cream sandwiches from Skinny Cow. So I bought a variety pack. They have the chocolate and vanilla, and they have the double chocolate one, and these are 160 calories each, and they actually taste really good. All right, last up, this is just sometimes for when you don't want to cook. I did buy some freezer meals. So I bought these Atkins Italian style pasta bakes. So even though it's pasta, you can see the macros are actually like incredible. It's 320 calories, but it has 32 grams of protein and only 16 grams of carbs. And I've actually tried these before, and they're delicious, super filling, low calorie, and just like $3 for a whole meal. And then I bought some random lean cuisine pizzas. I bought a pepperoni one and this random deep dish spinach and mushroom. Being completely honest, I tried buying 2 of the pepperoni ones. I wasn't looking and ended up with this one on accident. I'm just hoping that is good, but it's 350 calories for a pizza, and it has 17 grams of protein, so honestly it's not that bad of a deal. All right, next up is drinks. So first of all, I just want to go forth and say, if you are dieting, just drink a ton of water. That is the important thing. Having said that, sometimes if you really do want to break for water, Powerade Zero is my absolute favorite. I wish this came in the blue flavor because the blue Powerade Zero is my favorite, but this is the fruit punch. It's 0 calories, and it's an 8-pack that I got for like $3. So they're literally 50 cents a piece. In fact, now that I do the math, they're actually less than 50 cents. So the the big two goals of this grocery run were essentially, one, to get stuff that's either quick or easy to prepare, because I'm not really, first of all, I'm just awful at cooking. I'm not a meal prepper by any means. That is why I ended up buying some freezer meals. That's also why I got Waffles. And number two, I didn't want to buy ridiculously expensive stuff. That's why I got some of the generic brand. Like, this is the Great Value of the oats. This is the Great Value, aka Walmart brand of the hot sauce. But honestly, if you think about it this way, Walmart is an absolutely massive corporation. Like, think about how big they are as a company. They have the money to put into like research and development of their products. So even though they're cheap, honestly, usually they're just as good as the name brand. So moment of truth, essentially, what did this cost me? Well, this cost me $43, which might sound like a fair bit at first, but if you think about how I used to eat on the meal plan at college, I would eat like a massive Chick-fil-A meal that would be $12. My Panda Express meal would be $10. And then I would eat whatever I eat that day for breakfast. So if you think about it, I was spending $25 to $30 on restaurant food per day. So the fact that I could spend like 1.5 days of what I used to spend on all of this, which is gonna last me a week, is honestly pretty good. And literally all these foods share one common quality. They're pretty high volume for how low calorie they are. That's why you don't see me with anything like almonds, peanut butter, avocados. As much as those are like healthy foods, a very small quantity of it, aka something that couldn't keep you full for long, is super high calorie. And when you're on low calories like me, shredding for the beginning of school, it's just not a good idea. Exhibit A, this is a massive pasta bake, 32 grams of protein, but only 320 calories and 16 grams of carbs. Whereas a hot pocket, or even a lean pocket, which is supposed to be the diet version, is like 1/3 of the size of this meal, but just as many calories, way more carbs, way less protein. This is just a better, like, economical use of calories, if that makes sense. And same with things like grapes, because grapes are mostly water. You just wash some of them, snack on them. Snacking on a bunch of these, you might eat like 40 to 50 calories worth. If you eat like 4 or 5 gummy bears, you're getting as many calories as like a massive handful of grapes. Now, obviously gummy bears are arguably better than grapes, but you get the comparison I'm making. I'm a big proponent of flexible dieting. That's why I have like Waffles. That's why I got ice cream, peanut butter, chocolate, oats. But at the same time, you have to find foods that are going to be high volume and satiating. But if you ask me, a waffle and ice cream diet is not that bad.